Fuchan, are you okay? Wake up! I'd better give you the bereth of life!
Feather dropkick!
Ah!
No purpose.
Yuka-chan, I was just joking!
This isn't the time for jokes! Fuka, can you hear me? We've come to rescue you!
Ah, are you coming too?
Yukari-chan and Junpei-kun, did you rescue me?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Sorry we're late, but you're gonna be okay now.
Hey, Fuka. It's been a while, huh? And now that we're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Who would do such a thing to Fuchan? I'll never forgive them!
Thank you too, Teddy. But have you seen Mitsuru-senpai? And...
She's really exhausted. You shouldn't try to move for a while. It doesn't look like the others are around here.
we have to rescue them. I couldn't do anything.
According to Fuka, they were captured immediately after they were attacked. Even with Fuka's search ability, she wasn't able to sense anything until right before it happened.
Alright, well, let's let Fuka rest here while we go on. We just have to rescue Akihiko-san and Mitsuru-senpai, right?
We can't leave Fuka alone here. What if another fake shows up like before?
Oh, right.
If we leave her here alone and another fake person shows up, her life would be in danger for sure. Still, we can't make her walk around with us when she's so exhausted.
Alrighty, I'm volunteering to stay behind.
You will?
Leave it to me. I can use a persona, and I'm the best at escorting ladies.
Yeah, cool, you're going ahead.
Well, if you're that confident, maybe we should leave this to him.
Nope.
I'm counting on you, Sir Teddy.
Nope.
Be her knight.
Junpei pats Teddy on the back. Teddy smiles proudly and gives us a thumbs up. These two are starting to act like they've been partners for years.
Teddy, are Yukun and the others here too?
Huh. From what Junpei told us, Rise-chan and Yuki-chan left Junes to look for Kanji and Nao-chan. But if they notice what's happened to the school, I'm sure they'll end up here.
I see. If Rise-chan's with them, then there's no need to worry. Yukari-chan, Junpei-kun, please go on ahead and save the others. I'll remain here with Teddy.
You've made a grave
I'll
mistake.
contact you all with my persona once I've recovered a little. Please, just give me a little time.
I raise an eyebrow, but Fuka smiles and tells us that she'll be okay. I read that Teddy fought through the entire case in Inaba too, so I guess they'll be alright. We leave Fuka in Teddy's care and leave the gym, finally making our way to the school building. Some of these events aren't playing out the same as they did before, which is a little odd, but I don't know what's work here. We enter through the main gates and end up in a hallway. The building's interior is shrouded in fog as well. As expected, the visibility inside isn't that good either. We decide that we should head up and find some nearby stairs to go up. But after climbing a couple stories, the stairs come to an abrupt end and we have to find another flight of stairs. It's so weird that like the dialogue is pretty well localized, but all of these like monologue bits are such a mess sometimes. They're much rawer. And it's kind of infuriating. A countless number of similar looking classrooms and hallways appear on this floor, and we can't find a way up at all. The endless hallway is dark, and I hate to say it, but this reminds me of a haunted mansion.
Hey, Junpei, stop going so far ahead. It's bad enough that I can't really see that far.
Seriously, this hallway.
It's sort of new paths. Like, you start out with the Persona 4 characters first.
Replay of Junpei's Believe It or Don't.
But at the same time, this is one of the points where it should have intersected.
Hey!
There are many.
Or maybe it
strange
intersects a bit
things in
later
this
and I'm just
world.
getting a bit mixed up.
Imagine, if you will, a boys' baseball team, led by the handsome coach Junpei. What you'll hear next is a true story, a tale of mystery and fear.
And like I said, right there, localization on the dialogue is great.
Knock it off, you know I hate that ghost story stuff. And when did you start coaching kids?
Ow, will you stop hitting me? Didn't I tell you I coach a kids team, and I'm surprisingly good at it?
Is that why you reek of sweat? Do you ever wash that shirt?
What kind of slob do you take me for? And you're one to talk. You're wearing some pretty funky clothes yourself.
When are they going to make
I
out?
have a reason for this, jeez. I knew I should have changed.
They picked her up from work. She is in a Sentai show. We continue talking back and forth about this for a while as we proceed, trying to distract ourselves from the creepy atmosphere. Eventually, the hallway ends with a very heavy-looking metal door. Above the door is a sign reading, Announcement Room.
Dead end, huh? Well, I guess we better go on in through here.
It's not a dead end if there's a door. The room behind the door is filled with tons of monitors and sound equipment. This professional-grade equipment isn't what you'd expect to find in an ordinary school's announcement room. This looks more like a studio in a real TV station.
This is creepy. But maybe this is where General Teddy is making his broadcasts from.
Maybe. The monitors suddenly flash to life and illuminate the room. What's going on? The screen in front of us is showing us a location that we both recognize.
The Moonlight Bridge.
The gigantic suspension bridge connecting Iwatodai and the man-made Port Island. The camera zooms in on the bridge's main tower. Another cross, identical to the one Fuka had been bound to, is on the screen. A figure in white is held on it, with her head drooping down.
Yucatan! Is that...
I guess we have to save her!
But how? Are we gonna head all the way back to Iwatodai?
There's no reason to worry about things like that. After all, this place is your final destination.
That's another fake. While our eyes are glued to Aigis on the monitor, a familiar voice suddenly comes up from behind us. We turn to see a person standing there with a red cape. Akihiko-senpai? No, that can't be right, even though I've started catching on to this. He shakes his fist as if to taunt us, and wears an irritating smirk on his face. This is most likely another fake.
Doesn't it bring back memories? You fought those artificial persona users on that bridge. It was a conflict of burning passion. There was one simple rule. Power decides all. Now, try and fulfill my innermost desire. Bring on the ring!
Best character from Persona 3. Well, the real one. But fisting is cool. Phrasing. As he shouts out, the red pillars appear again. We're up against a fake version of Akihiko-senpai this time, huh? Well, this is going to be awkward. This is the fastest back-to-back fights I've run into for a while. Or in a while.
But isn't that the kind of thing he's normally ranting about?
Maybe. But this isn't the time to talk about stuff like that. We can't lose no matter who we're up against.
Oh, are you on fire, Yucatan? All right, I'm getting pumped too. Let's go for a grand slam.
Baseball references. We'll try Yukari just so you can see a little of her. That and she's got better ranged stuff, so that's going to save my bacon.
Round final. Fight.
Oh, he got in there. Oh, he got it. Ew, damn, he got in there. Oh. Oh, that's how the bombs happen. Got it. Death from above, coming right in. Now, how would you walk into that? Or do I have to shoot it? Ugh. Get glacked. That was the laziest one. Oh, these fake Persona users were made with, like, the fakes we're fighting were made with portions of shadows and data on the people. I haven't played Persona 3, so I don't know how the fake Personas were made.
That was a really good copy of Akihiko-san, huh?
But it's probably related to the Doom, not the Dooms, the Plume of Dusk things that run the Robot Girls. There are Robot Girls. There are 2 of them. Junpei looks relieved as he watches the fake Akihiko-senpai melt. But something's bothering me. Why did the fake mention that we fought people using artificial personas on that bridge? Is it just coincidence? Crap, this isn't the time to be thinking about things like this. We have to save Aigis.
Wait a second. Hey, Junpei, is that really the Moonlight Bridge in Iwatodai?
It's not like there's any other Moonlight Bridge, is there?
But remember how we found Club Escapade in this school earlier? That might mean...
I look across the now empty announcement room and spot a white door behind the equipment. I look from it to the monitor, and it seems that the door here resembles the one at the bottom of the tower, near Aigis' cross.
Junpei, open that door!
Huh? This? Gotcha.
And here we are. Bingo! It's just as I thought. Somehow this school is connected to the Moonlight Bridge. The wind is blowing normally, and I see the lights of the city in the distance, making it seem like we really are outside. But considering how absurd this entire situation with this Tartarus wannabe is, this is probably another crazy place created by the enemy. That aside, we're supposed to be in Inaba, but we keep running into places that have connections to ourselves. Even if they're all artificial constructions, there must be some reason why such a complicated trick is being pulled on us.
I'll save you, Aigis. Yuka-tan, do me a favor and catch her.
Got it. Persona!
Junpei uses her persona to destroy the cross at the top of the bridge's main tower. I summon my own persona and catch Aigis as she falls and place her gently on the ground. It was a bit rough, but I think it went well.
Aigis, are you okay?
Junpei-san and Yukari-san, where am I?
Because Aigis has regained consciousness, we listen to her account of what happened, then we tell her our side of the story and what we've been through. Her side of the story is they were in a limo going to the town where the school is, which I totally forgot the name of for some reason, and we're ambushed. Well, not ambushed, the guy driving drove off a cliff, like you do. And then a helicopter came for these two. The one guy missed his stop on the train, was already in town. Inaba, that's the name of the town. But Sentai Girl and a couple of the other characters were in a helicopter and came and showed up. Okay, there, the end. Aigis doesn't seem as worn out as Fuka, but she's definitely exhausted too. The crosses drain your energy. Her expression is dark as she speaks with us. Most likely because she feels guilty over being caught. Just like Fuka, though, it seems that she has no memories of what happened after the car fell from the road.
I'm sorry. If I'd been better prepared, I would have been able to keep everyone safe.
Alright, later, Matt. Thanks for stopping in, though.
Come on, it's okay. We still need to hurry and rescue everyone else, though.
Considering the situation, it would appear we were used as bait to lure you all here. I immediately lost consciousness after falling off the cliff, but I do remember something.
What's that?
I sensed that someone was close by. That must have been the person who's behind this entire case.
The culprit? Aigis, did you see what he looked like?
No, Yukari-san. But I did sense something odd about that person. I'm sure that it was a resonance of a plume of dusk.
Huh?
What? What's a plume of dust thing again?
Simply put, a plume of dusk is what can grant a heart to machines such as myself.
Does that mean the culprit has a plume of dusk with him?
Oh, right. Machines don't work in the dark hour, so you have to stick these plumes of dusk in them, right?
Then is the perpetrator using a motorcycle or something like Mitsuru-senpai's?
No, that was not the reaction of a plume of dust being loaded into an electronic device. It was obviously the wavelength of a heart like mine.
So, what does that mean? Is the kidnapper a robot like you, I guess?
That is what I cannot figure out. The reading itself was definitely that of a human, after all.
I'm starting to get confused. What's going on here?
I don't get it. A plume of dusk? What's the culprit's objective here? Who is he, anyway? We've come this far with our drive to rescue our companions, but could it be that we haven't really made any progress at all? I feel anxiety creep into my mind and give myself a light slap to fire myself up again. According to the material from Kikuno-san, there's a high possibility that someone related to ergo research is involved here. It got to the point that it was hypothesized that Shuji Kutsuki himself might be the culprit, and we did see someone resembling him. If we don't keep our spirits high, we'll never find the answers we're looking for. I slapped myself across the face in order to keep myself focused.
Thinking about it now won't do us any good. Let's make
So
sure
much
everyone's
self-slapping.
rested before we discuss it anymore. Don't worry, there's no way we can lose against most enemies as long as
Most
we
enemies.
stick together.
Thank you for not speaking in
Yukari-san.
absolutes.
Thank you. You're absolutely correct.
All right, let's go then. But which way?
I think they mixed the traffic audio a little too high in this bit. As usual, Junpei mumbles like an idiot and we sigh. Just after that, a familiar sensation runs through us and Fuka's voice echoes through our minds. This feeling is how Fuka communicates with us using her persona.
You hear me? Yukari-chan, Junpei-kun, can you hear me?
Fuka, are you okay now?
Yukari-chan, thank goodness. Teddy is helping me to strengthen my search ability. I had a vague idea of where you're all located, but I didn't have the strength to communicate with you on my own.
When Teddy sneezes, it cuts through my head like a knife. Hey, aren't there any volume controls? My inner ears are ringing.
Boo-chan, my nose is at its limit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep this short. I sense Lapras near you, Yukari-chan. I think Yukun and his friends are with her too. But I sense something large there too. It's possible that they're in combat.
My
Well.
sister is here? Where is she?
Directly ahead of where you are. You should be able to reach them in no time.
Directly ahead. I look to the other end of the Moonlight Bridge and see another door there. That might lead us back into the school building.
We'll head there immediately as well. Please.
I guess it is kind of a natural assumption at this point. The communication cuts off. Our heads are still ringing from Teddy's nasal explosiveness, but now is not the time to be bothered by such things.